Bravo 5 Hammer 2.1 we are in position.
هامر 2.1 move the roads.
Clear that lot.
Bravo 5 Dome man's dead. Over.
هامر 2.1 Bravo 5 start move to car.
Take the security car.
Bravo 5, Hammer to point 1 we are in position.
Hammer to point 1, start move forwards.
Clear that lot.
Bravo 5, Toe man's dead. Over.
Hammer to point 1, copy Bravo 5, start move to car.
Take the security car.
Dyom for Watchnatory, THERESNOBACKUP, SOTHINK twice before, Awayo, Yuji, OIN and start firing like Rambo.
Head to the cargo compartment. Up, 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 up. So far, so good, doctor. Up, free junkie. Oh.
Surge, REPORTIN, over.
Yeah.
After escaping the hideout ambush, Agent 47 drove to the desert airport. What are you doing here, Truth? I live here, man. I think those damn government guys do some experiments here. Experiments ... What kind of experiments? A laser sounds useful. Maybe we can take it. Come on. No, man, I don't fight. You do it. I'm sure they will come tonight. You can hear a noise. Quickly, hide. A truck is approaching. Kill the peeing soldier and take his uniform. Kill the one trying to turn it on. Examine the laser. Load the laser back into the truck before more soldiers come. Drive the truck to the marker where Thruth prepared a cargo boat. Load the laser into the cargo boat. Land the helicopter on the marker.
Dealer equals come here, you prick.
There is a car near you. Steal it. His friends have got a car and are trying to kill you. Drive to Uncle Kenny. You will be safe here.
Uncle Kenny equals who the fucking hell wakes me up. You better have a good reason.
Bernie equals it's me, Bernie. I've been followed.
Cat, wait here.
Uncle Kenny equals let them come.
There they come. There's a shotgun hidden in back of house.
Cat, that was a hard fight. You better go sleep, child. ... and change your clothes.
3310.
アンクカルケンはイコール OK。You can start a sync. We have to get my BOOMSHINE from warehouse. アンクカルケンはイコール get in. I gotta pick my MOLOTOVS from the farm. アンクカルケンはイコール Hey. What the fuck are PTRICS doing here? アンクカルケンはイコール We have to talk with them. アンクカルケンはイコールドライブクローサー。
Hetrick 1 equals don't get in our way, you stupid Hetricks.
アンクカルケンはイコール What the fuck? キルゼメ。アンクカルケンはイコール I need protection. Go. And recruit few farm guys. TLLTHEM. 里アイページュドルスラッシュ H.
Get 3C to car. Drive to the farm protection racket.
Manager equals okay, so, 2 guys will go with you now, and the others will arrive tomorrow.
Drive back to the farm.
アンクカルケンはイコール PTRICS アゼ Defend my warehouse. アンクカルケンはイコール The IS アガインドワーハウス。
Bring it, jerk.
Head to a 1037 East Central, Red County. Suspect last seen on foot.
アンクカルケンはイコールナイスジョブ。I need a tombstone. セントルフラムバンク。Do it for me.
Drive to LS Bank.
Police officer equals sorry, but the way is locked due to an accident.
Try the other bank.
Banker equals here you go. $1,000.
Drive back to home.
Uncle Kenny equals come in, kick him in the ass, stupid boxer.
Uncle Kenny equals just in time, boy. I have a job for you. Uncle Kenny equals some farmers owe me cash. I wanted you to go and get it for me.
Bernie equals okay, no problem.
Ho ho ho!
Get in the B truck.
Let's see who's first on the list. Oh, a rich man. I'd better go.
Ho ho ho!
Rich farmer equals yes, the cash. It's in the small stores.
Load the cash.
Okay, the next guy is a woodcutter.
Ho ho ho!
Woodcutter equals I am no longer cutter. Redacted. I am brawling with DA bloods.
Get out of there and drive to the next guy. He is a farmer.
Petrix, kill them.
I'm sick and tired of this shit.
You after something?
I'm gonna give it to you hard, asshole.
Get the cash from a box in store. Shit, more Pedrix. Drive to the house where lives another guy. He is jobless.
Jobless guy equals I don't have the money. Jobless guy equals oh, I remember, I have some in the car. Jobless guy equals yay, it's in there.
He is trying to run. Drive back to your home.
Uncle Kenny equals oh, hello Bernie, this is my friend, Marty.
Bernie equals and what is it all about? Bernie equals and what is it all about?
Uncle Kenny equals may you let me in? As I started, he is going to be rich. Uncle Kenny equals that's why, you will work together. Marty go and show him apartment.
Marty equals let's use my car. Nothing cool, but we will change that. My home is in Dilmore. I'll give you your first job there, and there you will live. job will be simple. There is a car with drugs. You and my hired guys have to steal.
Oh, here comes our guys.
I have some coal stored in the back of house.
Drive to the car.
Yeah, why not?
You ever had a pearl necklace?
Okay, things can't get any worse.
Question mark equals what the fuck? Radio, someone steals our drugs.
Radio equals Roger. We will send you back up.
Drive to a secluded place.
Did you know that the mafia? Did you know that the mafia? Did you know that the mafia? Did you know that the mafia?
Maybe. Hey, don't cry. I've put your cool iPod. Go to cell phone shop to claim it. See you.
Hired guy 1 equals we are going homes also. Sorry, cannot lift you.
Drive to the cell phone shop.
Watch it, big head.
Shopkeeper equals here you go, an iPod.
Called amorphophallus titanium. God, I love to say that. Amorphophallus titanium. The sound of it gives me a redwood in my khakis. If I come back as a superhero, I want to be called that. It's Amorphophallus titanium, the rare botanical wonder. See his 8-foot protrusion as he pollinates on everyone.
But why does it stink so bad?
It's about marking your territory, my man. You don't mark your territory, do you? You should try it. Pee on the front door of your office. Just see if anybody thinks of coming near you.
Okay, I would try that. Thank you so much for the advice, Maurice.
Oh, I'm here to help, sailor.
Gardening with Maurice, only on WCTR.
If you crave news, WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio.
Up next, it's Area 53 and Marvin Trill broadcasting live from his trailer in the desert.
A new planet found in space. Is it really a planet or a decoy put up to confuse us? Ghosts, time travel, and the flushing toilet. Which way did Newton's toilet spiral? And finally, are women made from sand? we explore deeper and get to the truth. I'm Marvin Trill. This is Area 53. Hello, you're on the line.
Yeah, hi. I'm a truck driver and listen to your show all the time. I see a lot of unexplained phenomena out there, especially in restrooms. I agree with you about the moon. We never landed on the moon. It's such a good fake.
Remember, the Russians, our arch enemies still, I might add, them and the Australians and some species of dog, they beat us into space.
The only thing the Russians are shooting into space are hot dogs and monkeys. Kind of a Noah's Ark fast food kind of vibe. Hey, my dead aunt could make a better space station than them.
Intriguing. I'd like to meet her. On the conspiracy line, caller, you're in Area 53.
Do not use fluoride. It's evil. It made me kill my doctor.
Why would we worry about a chemical that the government puts into the water? Animals can now be trained to fly, including several species of bird. Think about the military applications. Hello, caller.
Hi, my name's Emmanuel. I'm really worried about hackers sending a nuclear bomb after me, through the phones. Do you think they can pinpoint my location?
Look, it's good for the economy to live in constant fear. I mean, the phone company, they have your name on the bill. They know your number. How do you feel about that?
I knew it.
Hello, Julie from Liberty City. You're on the line.
A cowboy ghost has been haunting my house.
I want you to take off your blouse. Stand at the window. Stand there for hours each night. Lure him in. Trapping rogue spirits is dangerous work, especially topless. Take lots of photographs. All right, who's got a theory for me? Next.
Hey, man, love the show, but when are you guys going to start seeing the bigger picture? We're being lied to, man. And guys like you don't help much, You're virtually one of them. Soon you'll know what I'm talking about.
If people could please just attempt to make sense, that's all I'm asking. Last night, as I was laying in my pod meditating, and it occurred to me, why are you even listening to me? Turn off all electrical devices, including your radio. Hector in San Garcia, why are you still listening?
Because I was hoping you could explain these noises.
What noises?
God, not you too.
Now think about the things we talked about today. Think, seriously think. Can it be real? Can it be false? We'll see you next time in Area 53. Be careful out there, wherever you are.
That was Area 53. We're sorry.
The news and all the other things that really matter to you. Like sensationalist bullshit.
What happens when 5 eligible bachelors welcome a little girl into their lives?
Hey, it's my turn in the bathroom.
Non-stop hilarity. My 5 Uncles, the sitcom with a lot of heart.
Hey, Gina, welcome to your new home. You sleep in there, and we all sleep in here.
Ugh, whatever. Does anyone have something to smoke?
It's the show that shows family values exist even in unconventional families.
Oh, what are you guys doing in there?
We're just flossing here.
It's a brand new show taking hilarious comedy in a whole new funny direction.
I don't get it. Why don't any of you guys have a steady girlfriend?
And they learn some lessons about life and love along the way.
Come on, guys. Group hug.
I'm an emotionally abused orphan. Can I get in on any of these group hugs?
No, you stupid bitch.
My 5 Uncles, Thursday nights on LSBC.
It's a favorite show with serial killers and stalkers. Lonely Hearts is next.
All through the sultry anonymity of night and some of the day, you're on Lonely Hearts on WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio. Or as I like to call it, We Can't Talk Right. I love you all. I'm your host, Christy McIntyre. Let's go to the phones.
Hi, Christy, my wives and I love your show. It's really helped.
Aw, thanks. Do you want to tell us about it?
No.
Okay. Jenny on the line from Santa Maria. Hi, Jenny. How's your heart?
Broken, like my arm and 2 of my ribs.
What happened?
I married my childhood sweetheart, but it all went wrong. He's become a drunk, and he has a substance problem, too. And now he beats me every day.
Stay with him, honey. After all, you're only lonely when you're alone.
But he keeps threatening to kill me.
Jenny, do you know the meaning of the phrase homewrecker?
No.
What about selfish bitch? I want to bring people together, not break them apart. Who's on the phones? It's a big, lonely state out there.
Careful, Aunt Mary. I'm watching you right now in the shower.
Notice how many lonely hearts are lunatics? You wonder why, or perhaps not. Brian from Las Venturas.
Hey, dude. My name's Brian. I'm calling from Las Venturas. I want to talk about my heart.
Why do men just repeat back what you say and never listen? Are you brain dead, Brian?
Oh, actually, Actually, it's ironic that you say that. It's because my wife's been brain dead for years now.
Oh, so sorry. I seemed all insensitive for a second there, possibly ruining my career. Would it help if I slept with you?
Probably not, dude, though. She wouldn't even notice. I mean, I get away with it all the time now, even after I did it with her sister. Actually, our relationship is better than ever. The passion is amazing. It's like I'm a new person each time. If she was back to the way she was before the accident, wow, I put her in a coma myself. I mean, it's fantastic.
That's very informative. You know, last night I wondered what it would be like to be brain dead. Then I watched My Five Uncles. God, I'd love to live in that house. Remember, a heart can mend, but a divorce lasts forever. Unless he makes you a widow. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Lonely Hearts. I was just calling up there because I was listening and I figured out, that I can help out some of y'all clients, This is none other than Jizzy, the proprietor of the Pleasure Domes Club. If anybody is out there lonely, first of all, with all the people on this planet walking around, there's no reason for anybody to be lonely. You understand? That's why I'm in the business of keeping people with company. You know what I'm saying? People who got low self-esteem and they need to pick me up. They need to come down to the Pleasure Dome, hang out with me, Jizzy, and my girls. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep you company, have you feeling good. And this goes for everybody. I don't care who you are, how old you are. So come on down and hang out with me if you're lonely. And I'm gonna tell you something. You won't be lonely from the moment you walk in the door, because somebody's going to grab your hand, and it's going to be all about to get there from that.
Good grief, that's not the way Lonely Hearts works at all. Is anyone here suffering? I want pain, misery, desolation, all the important things.
Hi, this is Tamara. I'm a stalker.
That's really beautiful. Tell everyone about it.
My man, well, I call him that, even though he's broken off all contact and is married to someone else. I killed a gazelle and sent its heart to him in an envelope. He liked it so much, he told the police and even the newspapers. Then I burnt down his place of business, and now I have a special surprise for him.
You have a great week. Isn't that really beautiful? That's all we have time for. If your heart is lonely, listen to other losers and you won't be lonely anymore. You'll want to spend the rest of your life in isolation, away from people, which is progress after all. Until next time.
I hope you enjoyed Lonely Hearts. It's always fun to laugh at other people's misery, isn't it?
Talk is cheap, especially on this station. Featuring more rich, angry people complaining. WCTR.
Next up on WCTR, the news. We try to make it interesting and not depressing.
This is Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Foreigners are coming. Who are they and why should we care? The FDA warns shampoo is killing your unborn child. Plus, protests continue outside the Zebra Bar Candy Company. Now for traffic and transit with Richard Burns.
That's right, Leanne. I'm Richard Burns. The aftermath of the devastating earthquake continues. Travel is still severely restricted statewide. Officials say there are still no reported casualties, which is truly unfortunate as it makes for incredibly boring news. The federal government is still refusing aid to help rebuild bridges, and everyone is blaming each other. The governor is threatening to bomb Australia, despite scientific proof it wasn't their fault. Richard Burns, WCTR.
Police say gang trouble is on the rise again, especially in Los Santos. Sources believe it is linked to the rising drugs trade, while others blame the fascist pigs. Also in gang news, customs officials report a huge influx of Russian mobsters and cheap weapons since the fall of the wall. The governor's office said everything is okay. In Vinewood news, rapper Mad Dog was celebrating the launch of his new clothing line. Richard caught up with him.
The thing about Mad Dog is, I'm thinking about becoming a superstar. I mean, I've done everything I could do in the rap game. I won shit hands down. Nobody can handle me, Lifetime champ, no shit. Can I say shit?
Oh, hey man, it's cool.
That's cool. Okay, no shit. I got clothes. I got labels coming out, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing drinks. I got shoes, tires, rims. Thinking, next stage is being a full-on superstar, I get to wear a tight suit and nail a lot of tail, you dig? You know what I do in real life. Gotta get me a drink, though, right now, because I'm thirsty,
What a troubled man. Sounds like he should lay off the sauce. Also today, a Tourette's theater group banned from the park, unless they take up mine. And finally, in foreign news, a suspected U.S. agent was caught in Panama selling weaponry to right-wing guerrillas, causing a major incident. But we plan mostly to gloss over the implications and hope you enjoy some sporting activity tonight. The State Department is advising against foreign travel. This was Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Let's be careful out there.
Relationships can seem like an eternity.
You
What were you doing with my sister in that hot tub?
Relieve the pressure. Chill that bitch out with ice. A diamond lasts forever, but your relationship might not. A diamond is love, rock hard, and frozen in time. Luckily, most women are shallow and materialistic.
Oh, a diamond! So you do love me.
Nothing says I love you like a lump of carbon mined by wage slaves in Angola.
I don't even know what I was mad at you about. Do you want a blowjob?
Passion. It can be purchased, and it can be overpriced. Ice, available and very expensive at DeCock Diamonds.
Up next on WCTR, it's The Man Coaches Hate. It's Derek Thackeray in the tight end zone. Brought to you by Eris Pump Up Shoes, because women love a winner, and winners wear shoes.
Should we start with the national anthem? Yeah, screw it. Yeah, I got too drunk last night. Just play the opening music.
Put one, put two.
Welcome back to the tight end zone. Now it's time for something really important. Fat men talking about games they don't really understand, played by people they don't know. I'm your host, Derek Thackeray. What a crazy year it's been. Let's recap. Drug scandals involving preschool soccer moms. Ha ha! Woo! And the national finals, rich and popular people are fighting it out. Pay attention. The country is in mourning. And most importantly, sportswear. We talked to a fitness expert about the crucial role of endorsed clothing. And who could forget, we visit the greatest moments.
Here he comes. He's in the shadows. There he is. Is he going to make it? Yes, he did. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just witnessed is the biggest moment in world history. Who cares about a Declaration of Independence or discovery of penicillin? You have just seen one man score a point. When the rest of the world discovers TV, they'll be able to see this. Wow, isn't that amazing? He did what he was paid to do.
We love sports more than you. Love it or loathe it, let's talk about it. Stay in the tight and... let's go to the phones.
Yeah, the Wolves! Hey, Derek, my name's Jason, and I'm a Wolves fan. First-time caller. I don't vote, I can't be bothered. But I will kick your ass if you disrespect my sports team.
Okay, the Wolves, that's a team playing sports as if they cared.
Yeah, the Wolves! I don't care who's sleeping with who on the team.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. Okay. Hey, let's take another call. Who's on the phone? Hello, caller. You're on with the tight end of radio.
Hey, I'm a big Olympics fan. Always have been. Since day one. Been to every one.
Me too. I love the games, especially the luge. I'm married, so sliding down an icy tunnel of doom at high speed makes sense.
Yeah, I know about frigid action myself. I mean, they gotta be kidding me. Since when has running been an Olympic sport? Running ain't a sport. Don't make me puke. Anyone can run. My ex-wife made me an athlete. I ran my ass off when the Red Baron flew into town.
I tell you, when I was a kid, there were only 3 sports that mattered. Football, baseball, and killing communists. And I had a great childhood, really great, even if my uncle did come into my room that late at night drunk. And, that was nuts. Anyway, look, who's on the line? We got a Caledonians fan on the line. Tough times, huh? Hey, your whole life revolving around rich men playing poorly.
Man, I totally identify with shallow heroes who I don't know personally. God, I love a dude with a big pituitary gland. I love the Callies, man, but you know, this year, I'm telling you, they're going to need to score some points and get some yardage and win the game.
Yeah, if they don't win, men will be beating their wives with good reason. Hey, they got to start playing to win, trying to score some on the other team. Hey, I wish I had a wife so she could beat me.
Here's what I say, man. If you want to be number one, you got to go for first place.
I know. Hey, I mean, it's great stating the obvious, but once you get paid for it, things get really complicated.
Man, I was at their training camp this spring, and the mood in the locker room, dude, guys were getting changed, man. I mean, they were really getting prepared. Shoes were going on, feet, shirts were going on, the shirt part of their body, serious faces on them, and you could tell that they were going to play this game.
Bottom line is, if they don't score more points than the other team, they can't win.
Yeah, man. God, you have some spooky insights into sports, dude. I love your show, man. I love you.
Yeah, look, great talking to you. Excuse me. Hey, that's really perceptive stuff. You know, we've been petitioning stadiums to install a urinal trough in front of each row of seats. Now, it's so inconvenient having to leave your seat, make everyone stand up, get up, you know, to let you by, then go stand in line for the bathroom. I mean, half the time we can barely walk anyway, all right? So we'll be handing out petitions that say support the team. Don't leave the game, pee at your seat. Going to the phones.
I'm a big fight fan. Love a bit of a punch-up. Since my wife and children got taken into a shelter, my friend said, Chuck, you obviously love hitting things. So I've gotten into boxing. How about that fight between Gonzalez and Jackson?
Well, there's one thing about boxing I always remember. You know, one man wins, the other goes home a loser. Because in boxing, unlike most sports, gravity works downwards.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hey, Derek Thackeray, don't shit on no one. But I do like to piss on my seat and at my seat too. Not really on it, so stay out of the way.
Now tell me, the fight game, that ain't rigged, is it?
Of course not. Hey, how could anything professional be fake? Hey, there's too much money at stake for one thing. I mean, these guys got too much to lose. I mean, why is a guy gonna take a dive for a few extra million when he could earn that over a number of years getting his brain turned to pulp? Be serious for a minute. The clock is counting down again. It's time for Derek to head to the locker room and celebrate in the shower. We'll see you next time. Bring a cooler full of beers and get ready to riot. This has been the Tight End Zone.
And this is WCTR, proving that radio is better than TV. That's the show men with large guts love.
Deal with your ignorance in 1 minute flat. Complex issues in 60 seconds. WCTR.
The day of liberation is here. Throughout history, only the biggest and strongest survive. Being big means you're successful, and women love big men. And as a successful man, you need to feel comfortable when you're sitting down to eat. Clothes for the bigger man. Don't be bound by society, bogus medicine, and the media with their unhealthy focus on being skinny. Don't be constrained by trying to squeeze into a XXX. Bored of feeling like a man in a sausage skin in your size 48 jeans? Bored of being uncomfortable? Kilimanjaro, the clothes shop for enormous men. We're fighting to end hunger. Yours.
If you're into exploring exotic places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's The Wild Traveler. Next.
Support for The Wild Traveler is brought to you by the Ultimate Disc in the Dark Association of America, who encourages you to get out and play hard. Hello, I'm James Bedeston, World Traveler, and this is The Wild Traveler. We're discussing the world and all of its many pleasures. Let me put it like this. Why have a hot dog from an uncaring vendor by the bathroom when you can attend a beer-guzzling marathon in Germany with enormous men and taste a wonderful German's Wurst? The world is full of incredible things, and you can discover them for yourself. Come along, I'll take you there. It was dusk, and the sun bled red over the city in Thailand as Chen brought me a sparkling water. A delicate, handsome, lovely young boy. A world of possibilities. But war is folly, and we can only unite by visiting these epochs of culture, where a man can be himself, smoke cigarettes, dress in gladiator clothing if he likes. We mustn't force our way and culture upon other people's. Rather, breathe it in. Become part of it. Maybe Hemingway was right about love. Maybe Freud was. We're all fighting inside to let a wild creature mate in the rain. I travel, therefore I am. This is a show that embraces culture from around the world. Let's take our first caller. Hello?
Yeah, I totally agree with you about Australia. And you're right, the moon is shit. Also, I was thinking of visiting Colombia. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, yes, fantastic forms of recreation to be had in Colombia. It's a blizzard of excitement. And cheap. The rails are great. And long. Bolivia's not bad either. Or Peru. You'll be surprised to find out how the party never stops.
How's the food?
Well, a lighter is the most you need to cook up food. But There's scarcely time to eat, my boy. You'll meet fascinating people, feel so comfortable you'll rip your clothes off and howl for days. Next caller.
Yeah, hi. My name's Geraldine, calling from Kansas City. This is such a great country. Why would you go anywhere else? It's unpatriotic to travel. I mean, I got war, famine, depression, and pollution right here on my doorstep. And parents, don't let kids Euro-rail after college. They'll come back with ludicrous misconceptions about healthcare, charity, and civilization. Europe is not the real world. This is.
Well, I love to slum about in a dirty youth hostel with communal showers as much as the next man. Sometimes more. But I have to agree, Europe is overrated. Eastern Europe was good for a few years after the wall came down, but even there the police are too strict. You just can't let your hair down. There are far more unexplored pleasures to be had in the Far East. Next caller, you're on The Wild Traveler.
Hey, I've been listening to you go on and on about traveling. Do you know how expensive it is to fly to Asia? Russia saw the light. They're all coming here to set up crime families and run numbers. South America, everyone went extinct there. They have less culture there than the content of my toilet bowl. Rainforest, schmain forest. And Mexico, if I wanted to be that close to my ancient ancestors, I'd be banging my mother-in-law instead of my wife's best friend.
Look, we can fight like beasts or agree to disagree. I'm sure the summit of your aspirations in life is a cheerleader with fake guns, but some of us think a little more exotically than this. Next caller, vamos, buenos dias and noches. If you don't smile, I won't tip. Harder! Sorry, got lost for a second. Speak.
Hey, I love this show. I'm a huge fan. I visit all the places you've recommended, and in a lot of them, they're still talking about you. I even saw posters of you in the customs booth at the airport in the Philippines. You rock!
No doubt, I love Manila. Had a great time.
But that show you did last week, what was the name of that spiritual center in Bangkok?
The Wild Dragon's Happy Ending. Very spiritual. You will find inner peace.
Awesome. I can't wait. Thanks, man.
Yes, we all love to travel, get away from it all, get away from the people with computers and their databases, the police harassing you for doing nothing. I just hate showing up to some place to enjoy myself and people are being forced from their homes by war or famine or whatever. Life is great. Stop ruining it. Next caller.
Hey, the FBI wants to talk to me about a perfectly innocent collection of vacation photographs overseas that I had no idea were being taken. I mean, any ignorant fool can misinterpret. I was teaching them how to swim.
I have a lot of experience with this. I want you to stop for a moment and let me read from my travel journal. I think everyone should keep a journal. Paste pictures, notes. Sometimes people object to you taking their picture, but a few pennies of their local currency and they will fawn over you. Some people think this is patronizing, but I think it is fair enough. They need the money and I need the company. Besides which, it is the oldest profession. What? Oh, time for me to head south again. I'm James Pedeston, and this has been The Wild Traveler.
This is WCTR, committed to bringing you shows like The Wild Traveler, the show that takes you around the world and abandons you at the airport. If you love to hear liberals whine and conservatives lecture, then stay tuned for I Say, You Say.
The future of America, threatened again. This time we mean it. I'm Dr. Phillips.
And I'm also Dr. Phillips. Today on the show, do cave paintings in museums make us violent?
The anti-beef movement. Both Hitler and Mussolini were vegetarians.
And we take on the highly charged debate about test tube babies and actually talk to one.
I have flashbacks and go into hysterics in science class. Do you know what it's like growing up in a beaker?
That's all today on I Say, You Say. We share last names, but that's about it. I'm Peyton, that's my wife Mary, and this is I Say, You Say, where left is right and right is wrong.
Or where East meets West, and the West always wins. That wall came down, darling.
Yes, unfortunately it did. I don't know if you saw today's news, so who is in the right in this great dialectical disaster? Is it, as I think, a case of share and share alike, love your fellow man and all wear matching jumpsuits while working on a collective hydroponic farm growing potatoes? Or kill or be killed, crush the weak, and starve the poor, as my wonderful wife thinks? You decide, or let us decide for you. Give us a call and let my wife, a professor in social Darwinism, or me, a lecturer in pointless anthropology, work things out.
That's the problem with liberals. They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, hi. Here's the deal. I'm really funny, but nobody wants to hire somebody funny. I mean, how is that fair? I mean, I'm white, middle class, very erudite, whatever that means, but people just respond badly to me. I don't understand it.
Are you related to my husband?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Have you got a question about politics?
Yeah, sure. I know a lot about politics. Hey, can I do your job? I used to be on the radio back in the day.
Even my husband can't do his job, you strange, pathetic little sap. Let's have a real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm a first-time caller to the show. I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy at work again in our state. Seems like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state. I'm not sure about this one.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to shoot people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say hi to my stepbrother Phil, who's been undergoing a hair transplant today. Hey, Phil, if you're listening, I hope it's 6 this time. I won't tell anyone you've got plugs, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout-outs, call the rap station.
That's offensive, and I'm really offended by what you're saying. I'm a smoker. This used to be a free country.
When?
Ha! Good point, Dolly. God, you're good. Yes, good point. But remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco. It relaxed them between stressful stints of genocide and witch-burning. And you're so against raising taxes, smokers pay more taxes than anyone. My grandfather smoked his whole life, and he lived until he was 32. So what I'm saying is, why can't we encourage more smoking and use the money to pay for better health care and some cultural programs, bringing expressive dance and sun worship back to the inner cities?
Worrying about the inner city has ruined your academic career, and this woolly thinking is going to ruin your chances of getting anywhere with me tonight.
Promise?
The thing is, smoking is good because it lets people make a lot of money, but so is selectively culling the population. So what I'm proposing is a change in the proposition. Let people smoke, but make cigarettes much cheaper and force everyone to smoke. That way we weed out the weak, make a lot of money in tax, and keep our national heritage intact.
Line 2, you're on I Say, You Say.
Hi. I listen every time to your show. It's really made me think about the world in a whole new way. I moved out of the city because it sucks. Now I live in a compound surrounded by barbed wire and shoot and kill anyone I don't recognize on my land. Just want to say thank you. That's some quality broadcasting.
Thanks. That makes me feel a lot better about myself. Have you got a question?
Yeah, I got corpses from 15 illegal immigrants in my yard. I killed them all myself with my bare hands. Could I get a tax break for all this unpaid work?
Good question. I would certainly hope so. Ask your accountant if you can register them as dependents. Then hide most of your net worth offshore at a...
Phone ringing.
Hey, it's Marty there. Come and visit me near Los Santos Bank. We gotta sell the drugs. I used my car, so I've called for a taxi to you. Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can visit Motorbike Meeting south from you.
You visited my barrio lately?
Leather chaps!
Get in the taxi.
Marty equals here. 3 kilos of coke. Bernie, we have just earned $2. 0. We are rich enough to buy cool car. Let's get my car and crush it. Leave the car in front of the car crusher. Let's steal this bike. Let's go to the dealership.
Car salesman equals Mornian. What car would you like to buy?
Car salesman equals whoops, sorry, wait a minute. Car salesman equals what? Someone stole your bike? Wait a minute, hey.
This is a hell. Get us to another dealership.
Hey, it's Marty there. Come and visit me near Los Santos Bank. We gotta sell the drugs. I used my car, so I've called for a taxi to you. Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can visit motorbike meeting south from you.
I'm a college graduate, not a drug dealer.
Get in the taxi.
Marty equals here, 3 kilos of coke. Bernie, we have just earned $0. We are rich not to buy cool car. Let's get my car and crush it. Leave the car in front of the car crusher. Let's steal this bike. Let's go to the dealership.
Car salesman equal MORNIIN. What car do you like to buy?
Чар салесман равно аопс, соры, уаита минуте. Чар салесман равно уать, соми они стали убики, уаита минуте, эй.
This is a hell. Get us to another dealership.
Shit!
This year for Christmas I want thee. This year for Christmas I want. This year for Christmas I want thee.
Check that out. What? Oh shit! I didn't hear you say.
This year for Christmas I want.
Phone ringing.
Hey, it's Marty there. Come and visit me near Los Santos Bank. We gotta sell the drugs. I used my car, so I've called for a taxi to you. Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can visit motorbike meeting south from you.
Enjoy yourself, sir.
Oh, you want to fight?
Get in the taxi.
Marty equals here 3 kilos of coke. Bernie, we have just earned $2. Zero, we are rich not to buy cool car. Let's get my car and crush it. Leave the car in front of the car crusher. Let's steal this bike. Let's go to the dealership.
Car salesman equals Mornian. What car would you like to buy?
Car salesman equals whoops. Sorry, wait a minute. Car salesman equals what? Someone stole your bike. Wait a minute, hey.
This is a help. Get us to another dealer.
Phone ringing.
I used my car, so I've called for a taxi to you. Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can visit Motorbike Meeting south from you.
Shopping really helps my self-worth.
Get in the taxi.
Marty equals here. 3 kilos of coke. Bernie, we have just turned $2.000.000. We are rich and ought to buy cool car. Let's get my car and crush it. Leave the car in front of the car crusher.
Great to be rich.
We got a 1081 inverted left. Suspect left in a white two-door.
Let's steal this bike. Let's go to the dealership.
Car salesman equals morning. What car would you like to buy?
Car salesman equals whoops. Sorry, wait a minute. Car salesman equals what? Someone stole your bike. Wait a minute, hey.
This is a help. Get us to another dealership.
farm growing potatoes, or kill or be killed, crush the weak, and starve the poor, as my wonderful wife thinks. You decide, or let us decide for you. Give us a call, and let my wife, a professor in social Darwinism, or me, a lecturer in pointless anthropology, work things out.
That's the problem with liberals. They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, hi. Here's the deal. I'm really funny, but nobody wants to hire somebody funny. I mean, how is that fair? I mean, I'm white. Middle class, very erudite, you know, whatever that means, but people just respond badly to me. I don't understand it.
Are you related to my husband?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Have you got a question about politics?
Yeah, sure. I know a lot about politics. Hey, can I do your job? You know, I used to be on the radio back in the day.
Even my husband can't do his job, you strange, pathetic little sap. Let's have a real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm a first-time caller to the show. I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy at work again in our state. Seems like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state. I'm not sure about this one.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to shoot people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say hi to my stepbrother Phil, who's been undergoing a hair transplant today. Hey, Phil, if you're listening, I hope it's 6 this time. I won't tell anyone you've got plugs, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout-outs, call the rap station.
That's offensive, and I'm really offended by what you're saying. I'm a smoker. This used to be a free country.
When?
Ha! Good point, Dolly. God, you're good. Yes, good point. But remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco. It relaxed them between stressful stints of genocide and witch-burning. And you're so against raising taxes, smokers pay more taxes than anyone. My grandfather smoked his whole life, and he lived until he was 32. So what I'm saying is, why can't we encourage more smoking and use the money to pay for better health care and some cultural programs, bringing expressive dance and sun worship back to the inner cities?
Worrying about the inner city has ruined your academic career, and this woolly thinking is going to ruin your chances of getting anywhere with me tonight.
Promise?
The thing is, smoking is good because it lets people make a lot of money, but so is selectively culling the population. So what I'm proposing is a change in the proposition. Let people smoke, but make cigarettes much cheaper and force everyone to smoke. That way we weed out the weak, make a lot of money in tax, and keep our national heritage intact.
Line 2, you're on I Say, You Say.
Hi. I listen every time to your show. It's really made me think about the world in a whole new way. I moved out of the city because it sucks. Now I live in a compound surrounded by barbed wire and shoot and kill anyone I don't recognize on my land. Just want to say thank you. That's some quality broadcasting.
Thanks. That makes me feel a lot better about myself. Have you got a question?
Yeah, I got corpses from 15 illegal immigrants in my yard. I killed them all myself with my bare hands. Could I get a tax break for all this unpaid work?
Good question. I would certainly hope so. Ask your accountant if you can register them as dependents. Then hide most of your net worth offshore in a complex money laundering system designed to support the drugs trade. Then you can pay virtually no taxes and complain about how awful you think the whole country is, knowing you're doing as little as possible to help.
Cool, thanks. That's good advice.
I'm appalled at you, Mary Phillips.
Ugh, why?
Because that man has a garden full of corpses and you're talking about money laundering.
Yes, it's a great opportunity for some profit-centric thinking.
You missed a wonderful opportunity to talk about recycling and organ donation.
Oh, God, give me strength. I married a fool.
I married a fool.
You know, when we first met, Peyton, I thought you were so glamorous with your long hair and big ideas. You were studying for a PhD in cultural ceramic history or cross-cultural underwear or something, and I was very young. Very foolish. Now I see you for what you are.
And what's that exactly?
An intellectual cesspit. A middle-class disaster. A guilt trip wrapped in neuroses and completely unable to function in this society. No wonder I've begun to sleep around.
And on that note, we have to go visit our marriage therapist. Who was a conniving bitch and won't write me any more prescriptions for painkillers. Remember, when the left wing and the right wing come together, the country can really get going.
Phone ringing.
Hey, it's Marty there. Come and visit me near Los Santos Bank. We gotta sell the drugs. I used my car, so I've called for a taxi to you. Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can visit motorbike meeting south from you.
I need a gun to shoot a dog. What the hell? What's up, dog? ¿Qué pues?
Get in the taxi.
Marty igual here, 3 kilos of coke. Bernie, we have just earned $2 million. We are rich enough to buy cool car. Let's get my car and crash it. Leave the car in front of the car crasher. Let's steal this bike.
Hey, were they from my barrio?
Let's go to the dealership.
I'ma get me a
Car salesman equals Mornian. What car would you like to buy?
Car salesman equals whoops. Sorry, wait a minute. Car salesman equals what? Someone stole your bike. Wait a minute. Hey.
I have spoken to them. The car will be imported soon. Now let's go home.
Phone ringing.
Hey, it's Marty there. Come and visit me near Los Santos Bank. We gotta sell the drugs. I used my car, so I've called for a taxi to you. Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can visit motorbike meeting south from you. Get in the tap.
Mart equals here. 3 kilos of coke. Bernie, we have just entered dollars. 0. We are reaching out to buy cool car. Let's get my car and crush it. Leave the car in front of the car crusher.
Multi-talented performer, that's my game.
Let's steal this bike. Let's go to the dealership.
Car salesman equals Mornian. What car would you like to buy?
Car salesman equals whoops. Sorry, wait a minute. Car salesman equals what? Someone stole your bike. Wait a minute, hey.
I have spoken to the dealer. The car will be imported to you. Now let's go home. You can keep $10 for your job. I'll call you.
Hey, Holmes. My Ramplas, hey, say bye to your dentist. Your heart pumps piss, puto.
Hey, it's a Manation worker. Sir Marty told us to leave a colt in back of the bar on north side of the village. We will leave it in a dumpster. Here sometimes you can find a gun sponsored by Marty.
Phone ring ring.
Nika, phone hello.
Liar, phone it's liar, come to Tira Rabata.
Go to se tierra robada.
see that Krago ship.
Yeway.
You stole money from that Krago ship.
And what you give my.
Room in my casino.
Jordan, how I drive to Krago ship that.
Wipe my boat.
Take that boat. Whip to the Krago ship. Kilo l'enemy on the ship.
My sweet lord! No! No!
Get inside the door. Kill everybody on the ship. Now pick up the money.
Here your money.
Thanks you. Your room. Here be your new weapons.
pinche problem?
Set, and it was just a mattress.
I didn't hear you say perdón.
Trying to touch my nalgas, fool?
Officer calling for backup! Police, move! I got your back. Stop running, you girl!
kill some ballast. Kill the ballast leader. Go BCK to your house.
Phone ringing.
Cortez Thomas, forgive me for getting straight to business.
Dog shit and more dog shit.
Nice meeting you.
Dios has asked me to oversee a minor business transaction.
Tommy, let's hope it goes better than last time.
Yes, of course, I have arranged some firepower for you behind your hotel.
Go get the gun Cortez left for you.
Shit! I'm walking here. Don't you know what road rage is?
Lads, riding on the action, you see.
You want to do something other than shadowing me? Come along and show me if you're of any use.
Imagine us do that.
Drive to the deal.
Hey, you think this is funny?
DS, you must be Cortez's new gun.
Until more gainful opportunities arise. Here they come. We both better get a good vantage point.
Find a good vantage point.
Here they come. More are coming.
There's more. Shit. My money.
Catch the other biker and kill him. Get the money back to Diaz. The SMG will spawn at your hotel in place of the Tech 9.
Head up.
Do be careful.
Tony, let's go. Wait, I go dress up. Go to the wardrobe. This is go outst. I go meet with. Get in your car. Drive to his house. Hayes, not far away, just if we had a fast car. Hi, Tony, yeah, Tony's car. Tony, get them.
Bingo, watcher!
What's the darn hold up? That's a federal offense! Hey! Look out, mister!
CJ, what you doing?